Hello, my name is Glenn Thomas and I am Head of Group Sales and Partnerships at Wendywood Tours. I have the honour today of highlighting one of my favourite parts of the world, Sri Lanka, on our 15-day fully inclusive tour, Highlights of Sri Lanka. An island of spirit, spice and all things nice, Sri Lanka sits off the tip of India in the waters of the Indian Ocean. Sri Lanka boasts 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites and a colourful culture, an intriguing mix of deep-rooted Buddhist beliefs and many worldwide influences from it being a colonial outpost for the Portuguese, Dutch and British. On this tour, you will see many beautiful historical sites, as well as beautiful scenery and magnificent tea plantations. So let's waste no more time and let me explain some of the highlights of this tour. After your flight from the UK, we will arrive into Colombo and take the short journey up to your coastal hotel in Negombo and get the chance to relax and unwind. Either stay in your room, have a look around the surrounding area, or take a swim in the pool. After a restful night's sleep, we will start our adventure, travelling up to Sigiriya, Dambulla and Kandy, before heading down to Nuwara Eliya, or Little England as it's known. Udawali and Yala National Parks, which is right on the coast, and to end the tour we will travel via Old Goal back to Colombo and our journey back home. So after our long flight and our relaxing overnight stay in Negombo, we start the tour and head off up to Sigara, home to the 5th century UNESCO World Heritage listed rock fortress Lion Rock. You will enter through some beautiful gardens and start your climb of the rock. There are actually 2 levels, one which is extremely easy and one a little bit more challenging, but both of them give you absolutely magnificent views of the surrounding areas. And having done it myself and got to level 2, it was well worth the experience. We will discover Polonnaru, yet another UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the old capital of Sri Lanka from the 11th to 12th centuries, a well-preserved city of stupas, frescoes and statues. We will also marvel at the dagobas, the domes and the sacred relics of Anantapura. One of the dagogas actually dates back to the 2nd century BC. Already on day 6, we will explore the Dambulla Rock Temple, dating back to the 1st century BC. The temple is made up of 5 cave sanctuaries containing some of Sri Lanka's most important Buddha images. As is typical of one of the sanctuaries, it's surrounded by lovely gardens and a lovely walk up to the temple itself. You will be reminded to take your shoes off before you go into any of these temples, and you'll get some little foot protectors to wear. But just remember to take some socks with you. That's probably the best tip there. As we travel south to Kandy, the country's cultural hub, we will also visit a spice garden. And you will actually go around the garden and take in all of the different elements that they have there and have time to purchase anything that's taken your fancy on your trip round. Once in Kandy, we have an action-packed programme for you. We will visit the magnificent botanical gardens, the Temple of the Tooth Relic, which is one of the most revered Buddhist sites in the world, and the museum at the former Royal Palace. And if that's not enough, you will also enjoy some traditional cultural dancing in the evening. The next part of the tour is one of my favourite parts. As we head off to Nuwara Eliya, which is 2,000 metres above sea level, you will marvel at the scenery. It is truly wonderful. You will see an abundance of tea plantations, you will see the war cemeteries, and you will see plenty of windy roads going up through the tea plantations. The views are spectacular. It is known as Little England, and it's well known for its tea production. And we will visit one of these tea plantations and learn all there is to know about the tea product. You will learn about the plant. You will even go out and pick some of the tea leaves and know which are the most valuable parts of the tea. And most importantly, if like me you love your tea, you will get to try the different ranges and see the level of teas that you actually get and what are produced in Sri Lanka. You'll also get a chance to visit the tea shop there, and if you get a chance to buy some of the gold leaf tea, believe me, you will absolutely love it. After the excitement of Little England and the tea plantation, the tour continues south and a visit to the Udawali Elephant Transit Home. This is where abandoned baby elephants are cared for before being released back into the park. Such a great experience, and it's just before our visit to the Yala National Park, Sri Lanka's premier national park, located on the southern tip of the coastline on the Indian Ocean. After a restful night's sleep, we are up early for the morning jeep safari and watching the world come to life. Look out for the elephants, the deer, the many variety of different birds and many other species, and most importantly, the leopards. The beauty of this tour is you will also have an afternoon safari, so 2 safaris in one day, something not to be missed. After all the excitement of the jeep safaris, we take the leisurely coastal road to Galle. We will see the Humanya blowhole, and after lunch, one of the largest Buddhist images in the world, standing at over 48 meters high. Whilst continuing our drive down the coastline, look out for the unique stilt fishermen. This old tradition is still practiced by around 500 fishing families in the region to this day. When we arrive in Old Galle, Sri Lanka's finest colonial treasure, you will see the lighthouse, the old town, and the UNESCO World Heritage listed Dutch fort. There is a massive Dutch influence here. Before continuing our journey on to Colombo, we will also visit the Koskoda Turtle Sanctuary. Established in 1981 to protect the turtle population, it's a must-do visit for anyone visiting Sri Lanka. The tour will end with a 2-night stay in Colombo. A full city tour awaits, as well as an abundance of temples, historical sites, museums, and for those that wish, plenty of shops to visit. Sri Lanka is now on the green list, so why not join us on this superb journey and holiday of a lifetime? You can see all of the details that I've discussed today on our website at wendywotours.co.uk. I very much look forward to seeing you on a Wendy Woo tour soon. Thank you and goodbye.